Hello, my name is Luna, and you're listening to Infinite Souls, a podcast for that real talk about consciousness, spirituality, and realizing our infinite potential. Mucho, mucho love and light. Hello, Infinite Souls. Welcome to another episode. It is season 2 of the podcast. Can you believe it? I can't. I mean, I can, but let's not talk about that. So, I took about a month off. I had a lot of things happening in my life and family life, and so I took the time that I needed for my mental health. I felt a lot of things. I was like feeling very depressed for a long time, and there was a lot of changes happening in my life. And so social media and the podcast and everything that I was doing, it just took a backseat. I just was not inspired. I didn't want to do anything. Literally, I didn't want to do anything. And I heard a girl talking yesterday about Taurus moons. She said Taurus moons, when they're sad, they are super fucking lazy. And I think she was right, because yeah, I didn't want to do anything. I just want to lay in bed when I'm sad, And so I have finally been able to get myself out of that slump that I had. And I'm feeling much, much better and much more excited for the future. I think also now that the summer is arriving, that also helps me, because I do get some seasonal depression. It's a real thing. I had a couple people in my family transition as well, and so that's another reason why I took time off, to just be on my own and with my family, of course. I just want to kind of give a little update for everyone, since we are having a new moon coming up pretty soon. I believe on the 15th or 16th, something like that. It's in the 16th. So we have that full moon coming up, and full moons are a time for us to release things. And right now, what I'm noticing in the collective, not only with myself, but with everyone around me and on my mutuals online and everything, everybody is going through major shifts, major changes in their life. And things, if you were not aligned, things seem like they're falling apart. If you are aligned, then you know what needs to be released. And so it's important to release those things that don't no longer serve us. We are going through changes, and we're all going through this together. It's been a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. But we're getting through it. We keep our heads up, and we stay in gratitude and an appreciation for life itself, even when times are hard, because that's when the universe really blesses you, when you are able to be grateful even on the days that it's hard. All of that is doing something. It's sending a ripple out into the universe that you are supported, you have enough, you are an infinite being, multidimensional light being that can transmute any energy. And so you sending that signal out brings in those blessings that you need at the moment. And without you saying the word I need, because if you say like I need this, it's like you're saying you don't have it, right? But I digress. So gratitude has really helped me get out of my depressive slump. Gratitude is amazing. We're not for this time. And during these times, a lot of our past is going to come up for us, things that we have been denying that need to change, that we don't want to change. These things are all coming up to the surface to be released. The earth has ascended and now we are catching up. And so density at a certain point cannot live in our light bodies. And so these things need to be released in order for us to be able to thrive in the new dimensional frequency that exists. And along with that, we are going to see a lot of people also transition during this time. And these are just, either their bodies can't contain this light that is coming in, or it's just their time. They maybe needed somewhere else. They maybe needed to fight the great fight somewhere else, or maybe they're just going to go rest now. Some souls choose to exit, I feel, because they have lived already a number of lives and have paid off their karma, like quote unquote, per se. And so we are going to see light and dark, because they are both a side of the same coin. And so if we're going to see a bunch of light coming in, a bunch of positive, great changes, we are also going to see the demise and the crumble of those things that do not serve, that are currently in place. And this goes for systems and organizations and things that have been ruling the society as a greater whole. And we are making changes. A lot of people are waking up at this time. So those beings who have been awakened for a longer time, I think that it is important that I've been awake since 2015, but I think that we have the responsibility to help our brothers and sisters, to help those, to be of service, right? To help those that are waking up, because you know how it was when you first woke up. You're like, what the actual fuck? Everything is opposite. It's opposite day every day, And then you get into, like, when you have this great awakening, you also have a moment of the void, or the in-between, where you have released the old and now you're kind of it's just like this emptiness feeling, right? Because there's nothing there that you were attached to prior. And it's not technically empty. You're never empty, you're full of love and light, but you're releasing these things that were occupying space, and now this space is beautiful and powerful and able to connect to any energy that you do want to bring in. And so that's what's happening right now. A lot of people are releasing things. And so you may be triggered. You may have people out of the blue from your past come up and tell you things, or just come call you randomly. And that's okay, observe, be in the observer seat as much as you can. Be gentle with yourself, be patient with yourself. And remember your practice. Don't slip off of your practice right now at this time. It's okay if you do, we all do. Sometimes we need to take breaks, and you will know, your intuition will tell you. But at this current moment in time, I really feel it's important for us to go. Like, it's go time. It's time for us to release what needs to be released, and do it for ourselves. Really, really take accountability for our lives, show up as our highest, greatest self, and go after our dreams and goals and desires, and to be of service to others, because we are going to go through great changes, all of us together. So those are the current energies that I have been feeling within me and around me. So if you connect with those, let me know. let me know in the comments. And this episode is actually going to be on YouTube, so you guys make sure to follow me on YouTube at Luna Ashe. Now, I do have an announcement before we go. This is a short introductory podcast for season 2. We'll get more into more in-depth conversations along the season. But I do have a little announcement. There is going to be a mini series within Infinite Souls podcast. So this mini series is going to be featuring the Quantum Inquisitors. Who are the Quantum Inquisitors, you ask? Well, none other than Sifu, Boggy, John, and Luna, myself. So we're gonna be on for a little mini series. It'll be a 4-part series. Maybe it'll even go longer if we really get into it. But we're gonna be getting into all kinds of cool, crazy shit. Consciousness, conspiracies, expansion, ascension, all of it. So stay tuned for that. It'll be up really soon. And I will make sure to let all of you guys know, of course. Okay? So that is it for today's episode. It's just a little update about how life is going, what the current energies are for all of us. And as I was talking about the moon, the full moon is to release things. So make sure that you're writing down what you need to release. Also write down your goals, things that you are looking forward to, things that you're grateful for as well. Don't forget to be grateful. Anyway, I love you guys so much, and I hope to see you here on the next episode of Infinite Souls Podcast. Ciao. Mucho love.